Hello and welcome to the channel and episode 10 of the 3 foot by 2 foot model railway build. This will probably be the last episode in the mini series. As you can see in front of you, the layout is more or less complete. There's a few little bits and bobs to finish, but the majority of the layout is now complete. So sit back, relax, and I'll go through what I've been up to, and we'll get some trains running. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you the layout and how it is at the minute, because this is more or less complete now. So on this side, we have the coal yard. So as you can see, we've got a little coal yard. It allows 3 wagons and a small 040 loco inside them. Then going around, we've got this little hillside, just to try and add a bit of height. And also we've got a little deer there. And then moving around, as you can see, got a tree in front of there as well, and then you've got some workers in the actual coal merchants. Moving around, we've got the station area, which was the previous video, so I'm not going to go into that in too much detail, but in front of that we've got a little grassy area, and then obviously we've got like the people and a few finishing touches on the station now. Behind the station we have the car park, which has got some of the Oxford die-cast vehicles in, selection of different ones, really collectible. And then you can see that's how you get to the stations, up through that ramp, which I went through last episode. Then we have the sort of yard area for the coal merchants, and we've got a few figures out there carrying things in a few different vehicles, and then we've got the coal there pile and a few oil cans, and then we've got the dirt marks of the lorry. Then the road carriers on going, and then we've got Herbie there, and then we've got level crossing there, which I do need to sort of get some bits for, but haven't got any at the minute. Then we've got this sort of farmer's field, and with a few cows in a tractor and a wagon, and then the farmer there just picking something off the ground. So that looks quite nice. Wire fencing looks okay, but some of it looks a bit wobbly. We then move to the actual siding for the railway. So you've got the shed there with a loco in and a crew just giving it clean, and then we've got a few bits and bobs around there, as you'd see at Heritage sites. Then we've got a siding next to it with a crane and for unloading. Again, we've got a person down there and a few other bits, so you can fit about two wagons and a loco, or you can have 3 wagons in there, and you can get a couple of locos in the shed. Got a dog walker in this corner, looking maybe potentially at the trains going past, because that's another corner field. The back of the loco shed, which I cut up a Hornby scaled L1 and then made it smaller. Bit more showing of the siding area there. And then on this side we've got the road and going back to the crossing. So that is basically the layout summed up quite nicely. I just want a couple of signs for the level crossing area sort of area, but other than that the layout is more or less done. So really pleased at how far this has come from just a piece of wood with nothing on at the end of the day. So this is where the layout's going to be stored. So I've put a little back scene at the back. It's not the best in the world, but just makes it look a tiny little bit more realistic, sit from where the road is. But other than that, it just adds another bit of detail to the layout. And then also, because it's under my over layout, I've got some LED lights there just to make it nice and bright, which is quite handy. And then above that, we've got my shuttle layout, which was another serious idea of how to build a shuttle unit. And then you've got this 153 coming in, stopping, and I've made sort of more, but I can do this as a either heritage line or modern line, but I've got modern vehicles on that one, just because I've got a mixture. But you can see that's my setup, and then we've got a shuffle board with storage on with different wagons and carriages, and then above that more bits and bobs. So it's all stored quite nicely in one area, which is quite ideal. So I'm quite happy with that. So I suppose the next thing to do really is actually get some locos running. So we'll set up a few up and we'll get running. And that then comes to the end of this mini-series. So thank you very much if you've watched any of the 10 episodes in this mini-series build. I've really enjoyed building this series, and hopefully it inspired you, or you might have learnt something along the way. But I'm not sure what the plan is now to do. I've got another shuttle unit, so probably another shuttle unit layout, maybe on a IKEA shelf, but maybe not a station one, maybe something slightly different, but that's for another video. But yeah, so if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to leave you with a picture of the layout, how it started, and I hope to see you on the next build. Thanks for now.